Hello and welcome to Soul Payment Tarot. My name is Amanda. Thank you for stopping by today and welcome to this space. We're going to be doing a collective reading for the collective sign of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. This is going to be for money, career, finances, what's coming in for the month of August 2024. Alright, so let's get into it, shall we? As with all tarot readings, I ask that you take only what resonates for you in your situation. Take it how it resonates for you in your situation. And whatever's going to serve your own growth and healing, okay? This is a collective message, so not all of these energies are going to resonate with you. Alright, you have ups and downs. Your work has potential for both advancement and stagnation. See if there's hope, but allow yourself to move on if needed. So some of you may feel kind of trapped in your work situation, or there's a lot of ups and downs. Some of you are going to need to determine whether or not it's going to be a viable option for you. Some of you may need to take a class or do research to find a better position. You may find yourself writing a book or teaching others. Education. Some of you may be learning some new skills that will be better suited for yourself. Shedding. You are starting to outgrow your work situation. You need to set higher goals and standards for yourself. You work well in healing and medicine. So some of you are meant to explore more of a healing profession if you're not already there, or further advance your studies in some way, shape, or form. Passage. Your current situation is a means to an end. You're making an uncertain voyage to a new world. Enjoy the discoveries as you go. Some of you are maybe needing to take a more spiritual approach to your finances and career. And money matters here. You have money matters a lot now. Watch your expenses and save for the future. You need to be prepared for the unexpected. Some of you are needing to start saving more and start taking advice as far as investments in your future. And then, because I literally see the future, plan for the future while living in the present. You are always supported by spirit. Your psychic abilities can bring you prosperity. Some of you have gifts that you're not exploring. And maybe that's what this education needs to be, learning a new way of healing. So some of you may be in the medical field and maybe needing, interested in more of a holistic approach. Maybe some of you are in the medical field, and it's not vibing with you anymore because of the ups and downs, just the everyday bullshit of working in the United States healthcare system. It's a treat. I say this from experience, maybe my own bias here. Let's see what's coming in for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. Some of you Virgos are born healers. So if you're not in a healing profession in some way, shape, or form, you're really doing yourself a disservice. You're doing the collective a disservice. Six of Cups here. Somebody maybe working with somebody from childhood. There could be a situation where somebody from your childhood that you're currently working with is like really kind of creating a lot of ups and downs for you. Or your relationships having ups and downs, or your, something about children. Some of you are needing to take a leap of faith. Maybe some of you are thinking about homeschooling your children. Take that as it resonates. What's coming in for Virgo? There's something about leaping into something, a new beginning with somebody from your past here. Somebody that you were destined to meet, somebody that you could just feel is like a kindred spirit for you. Let's see. There's something about a nostalgic connection, a connection from childhood that could be, really opening yourself up. Maybe it helps you make the changes that are keeping you stuck to old 444, as I see the as I look up at the timer here, the devil here, Saturn in Some of you are meant to change some sort of materialistic aspect of yourself, and there's some sort of, it could be an Aries or an Aquarius or somebody with that in their chart, that is really meant to help you change this, to like really help you get out of these blockages, or you're supposed to help other people do that. But let's see, what's your advice? Some of you are meant to take a leap of faith in some sort of thing, maybe working with kids in some way, shape, or form, healing some sort of child wound that like left you feeling like this materialistic, like always needing to, maybe you had a poor childhood growing up, so you like compensate by like, you know, needing to work all the time, or somebody in your energy is like that. Your opportunity, your advice from Spirit is to make better choices towards your destiny, addressing your value systems and allowing that to lead you to love, and clear some space for some abundance for yourself. Let's see, what advice do you have for Virgo? Yeah, some of you, it's an Aries, Leo, Sag. There's a connection here with somebody that's very eccentric. Could be Gemini, Aries, Leo, Sag, like I said. You know, it's definitely a soulmate connection with somebody that's a little bit more eccentric, that you're meant to work with, somebody that you could see as a visionary, or you're a visionary that's needing to step into a leadership role within your life. But you could be learning from someone that is this way. Whether that's a formal, somebody that changes your perspective and encourages you to take leaps of faith towards your dreams. What advice do you have for Virgo? Yeah, Leo season will be significant for you. Maybe changing your you know, that assists you in surrendering maybe any ego needs that you have, maybe addressing the ego, walking into your inner strength and courage, the way that which you hurt yourself. Maybe there's like this desire that you have to be in the public, but you hold yourself back from that in some way. What is the opportunity being presented to Virgo at this time in finances and career? There's somebody very confident. Yeah. Addressing the ego. It's going to be your opportunity, developing confidence in yourself, being willing to win, moving out, having the foresight to recognize when things are a losing battle with ego and being able to move forward positively. Again, Sun and Aries here, and Aries could be significant here. What is the challenge here for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements? What is the challenge here in finances and career? Yeah, letting old versions of yourself die in order to be reborn, and like literally leaving certain things behind you that are not serving you. Maybe it's a victim mentality. Maybe it's self-limiting beliefs. 911. Yeah. You know, blocking out your own emotions, you know, your own desire for comfort and stability, not speaking what you actually want into existence. But I feel like there's a soulmate here that's meant to try to kind of change your perspective on things, change your perspective on you a bit. 7 of Pentacles, Knight of Cups here. Let's see. Why is the Fool here? And what's coming in love? Not love. Manifestation. Somebody that's here to teach you about manifestation. controlling your thoughts, Gemini, Virgo energy. You know, what changes do you need to make to your thought patterns in order to become abundant? Right. Ten of Pentacles. What's blocking you from your wish fulfillment? Is it grief? Focusing on what you don't have? Or should we, you know, or do we need to move on from that, or else the whole tower is going to crumble? Literally dismantling this tower based off false perceptions of self. I mean, there's some sort of toxic mentality that needs to be gotten rid of completely. Why is the Hanged Man here? As it relates to finances and career. There's some sort of toxic trait here. Hanged Man, clarified by the Emperor. Maybe it's changing your perspective on what it means to be a man, what it means to be a woman. You know, dogmatic belief systems. You know, maybe this is you trying to, you know, change that. Maybe it's changing your mind. 111 when I look up at the timer, but maybe it's your own, changing your own perception, surrendering control. You don't have to tout your power, you know, to be powerful. You know, this woman, she tames the lion not by claiming how powerful she is. She tames this lion by nurturing it, by encouraging it. You know? And the same is with yourself. You know, the emperor builds structure and routine. Maybe what needs to be surrendered is you know, the fact, understanding that you need a routine to have the success that you want. To be, I feel like there may be an Aries in your energy that is going through a huge glow up that is really inspiring you to take the reins of your own life. But your self-limiting beliefs and your fear, they're highlighting their self-limiting beliefs and your fears here. Or you're doing that with somebody else. But this is like a karmic cycle here that's meant to be broken in order for you to have the abundance that you're meant to have. There's something here about that. But let's see. Why is the Five of Swords and the Three of Wands here? Yeah, you believe that your wishes can't come true. This person dreams big and they just go for it, and you're just like, I don't know how they do that. And it's because they are surrendering control of the outcome. They're just going for it. They're not trying to control how it comes in for them. And maybe you're needing to learn how to do that and be committed to your own growth. Maybe you committing to spirit, committing to a higher sense of self, something greater than yourself, is what allows you to move forward. Maybe dismantling. It's time to drastically change the way that you see the world. You know, what it means to be a man, what it means to be a woman, what it means to be a wife, husband, whatever. There is some sort of dogma that needs to be completely dismantled in order for things to move forward. Because at the other end of it, you have a soulmate. At the other end of it, you have your destiny. Maybe that's what you're meant to help teach. Maybe that's what brings you abundance here. Some of you are dealing with a Taurus. Maybe it's like ignoring an ending with a Taurus, or maybe you're ignoring the need to end something that's strictly based off of security, that's blocking you from your own happiness and moving things forward and taking action on your dream. Let's see, how can Virgo overcome this Eight of Cups and death here? Are you willing to let go of the past version of yourself if it means, you know, walking through the abundance on the other side? Are you willing to listen to what another person has to say as far as building the structure and routine to build the money and the resources that you want? Are you willing to sacrifice your ego to build this Ten of Pentacles energy. Because what is the point of having it all if you have no one to share it with? There is somebody that has a lot of knowledge in the realm of finances and career, or being successful in some way, shape, or form, that is meant to teach you certain things about yourself, but you're closed off to it because of ego, of knowing, of maybe a need to spend money. I don't know what it is. Take that as it resonates. Yeah, you're avoiding leaving behind an old version of yourself. How can Virgo overcome this? Seven. For some of you, you're needing to develop the strategy to move forward and release what's not serving you, and to start a new creative project here. You know, some of you are avoiding making the changes because you're unsure of whether or not you want it to move forward. For others of you, you just need to develop the strategy to make it happen and execute it and be willing to do it. You know, there's some sort of apology coming in maybe, or you're needing to give some sort of apology and start operating from a place of truth and stand in your worth. We'll take that as it resonates for you. Let's see what's coming in for money, finances, and career. Some of you need to make plans in order to be able to learn something new. But there's some sort of thing that you need to outgrow. There's some sort of shedding that needs to happen. It's blocking abundance, true abundance, from coming in towards you. Let's see. Activation. You are being activated in your soul purpose and receiving gifts. Awaken your soul and tap into your ancestral memory for inner wisdom. You're focusing too much on the material world instead of the spiritual world. Virgo. The past. Something from the past is coming back, perhaps an old job or an unfinished project. Look to the past to understand the future lesson on the experience or an old skill. You could be earning or receiving money from something that you did in the past. Leadership. You're stepping into your role as a leader. Your career will improve once you accept and step into your power. Some of you are just comfortable being workers, and you're meant to be more than that. And the more that you deny that, the more that you don't put yourself out there in a bigger way, you're blocking your own abundance by not taking your power in your situation. One more. Growth. Expect good money flow, a raise, or a new job offer. It's important to learn to grow as rules continue to morph and change. You're delaying your own growth. The process of healing is worth doing. Some of you are delaying your own growth by choosing not to change, by choosing not to leave things that are not serving you behind. You're blocking your own financial growth. You're blocking your own luck and abundance. If you believe that you are lucky, you will create an abundant mindset. Your perspective is stifling your growth and stomping on your luck. Some of you need to focus on your health. Let's see what final messages are coming in for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. Obsidian. Lapis Lazuli, and you have raw morganite. Give me just 1 second, need a water. Let's see. $39. Observing the self-reflection and knowing thyself. Do you know your patterns, Virgo? Do you know where your money and efforts go, or is it all a big mystery at the end of the month? Obsidian Spirit's gentle message for you is to stop being afraid of looking at your relationship with money. For you have a serious tendency to underestimate your ability to manage the flow of abundance in your own life. To experience the prosperity you deserve, answer the call to heal your old fear-based habits. Fearful frugality, the gee, I hope they love me now generosity will not serve you on your healing journey. Any discomfort that you have in looking at your relationship to finances is simply a part of a necessary transition towards accepting yourself as you are today, right now, in this moment. And you must accept yourself as you are for healing to take place. Self-awareness is always a good thing, and it will lead you to feeling comfortable and confident in growing your own abundance. Lapis lazuli, spiritual truth, enlightenment, meditation, unity, consciousness, inner vision. We are one, unified in consciousness, always interconnected, and always able to draw upon the natural affluence we share. There is plenty to go around, which is what the conscious universe wants you to remember when lapis lazuli appears. If you're feeling disconnected from the conscious universe in its infinite abundance, you might find, it's funny that this is on page 111, so just a further clarification. You might find it difficult to recognize the prosperity that is yours and the opportunities available to you and dancing right before your eyes. Be still, meditate, and ask the conscious universe to be with you and heal your sense of scarcity, allowing you to remember you always have enough and are enough. Like rubbing a crayon over a piece of paper to reveal a leaf hidden beneath it, you can trust that by having a conversation with the conscious universe, you will experience revelations and recognize what's been there all along. Your natural state is to feel the wealth inherent in the conscious universe, created in a world lush with millions of species, beings all working together. Connect and remember, asking to be awakened out of spiritual amnesia. Focus on spirituality. You're focused too much on the material and not enough on your spiritual health and wealth. Balance in everything. That's what I said. That is what I said. Let's see. 46. Raw Morganite. Sensitivity, gentleness, empathy, compassion, the gift of vulnerability, and self-forgiveness. Easy now. Let abundance flow, knowing that when you are sensitive, you can pick up on the signs that a situation needs to be righted. You can draw on your intuitive, empathic nature and gently go with the flow, observing your opportunities to build wealth and seeing where you must cut your losses. Stifling your compassion and empathy is not the way. 222 when I look up. By connecting with the conscious universe, you will be strong as you engage in the work of building the prosperous life that you deserve. 222 again. All right. So, Virgo, I hope that resonated. Please feel free to check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements to get a more accurate depiction of how these energies are going to flow in for you for the month of August 2024. As always, until next time, take care and stay blessed.